that nothing bad has ever happened to him. Everything has gone well for him. He'll run in, he'll down smash your shield, he'll do whatever he wants because he's privileged and he's good enough to do it. He's talented. But I think in Ultimate, especially in the past few months where he's kind of had to reanalyze his playstyle, you've seen his sort of playstyle really mature and develop, and that he won't just do that out of nowhere. He picks his spots very intelligently, and I think it's really impressive to see a player sort of refine their playstyle in that way.
For sure, for sure. And I think it's very important, especially with like the character roster that you have here, that you need to refine your playstyle like that. Because when you have characters like Pac-Man and whatnot that are not going to allow you to rush down, like their whole style is centered around not having you be in their face, you kind of like got to push and pull a little bit if you're on Light's Edge.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, Pac-Man is supposed to be, well, not supposed to be, but the way that Sinji plays Pac-Man is kind of uninteractive. He just wants you to come to him. He wants you to get frustrated. Not all Pac-Man players play like that, but Sinji has definitely found success doing so. And I think it is a Smash 4 thing. I think in this game, Pac-Man does have the tools to kind of contend up close a lot better. But Sinji maintaining that Smash 4 style and has done amazing things with it.
Yeah.
Just chilling behind that hydrant.
Yeah, and Light not even like contesting it, actually. He's just very happy just to stay on the other side of the stage and just laser a little bit. Yeah, it's really centered around the hydrant, right? Like, what is Light going to do around it? Like, he's going to be forced to either hit it or jump, and Sinji can kind of like play off what Light does there.
Yeah. It was kind of interesting from Light. You saw him down smash on top of the hydrant, and when he did that, it kind of bounced him up in the air and put the hydrant out. So I wonder if he's like practiced this quite a bit to be able to know what the trajectory is, what his options are out of that. That was kind of impressive.
Yeah.
I'm wondering why he's lasering the hydrant. Maybe it's a scaling thing. The reason that I ask is because I feel like all you're doing is just priming it for Pac-Man to hit it toward you. So I feel like that would be unintuitive, but maybe not. Maybe it's good for him.
Maybe he wants him to hit it towards him so he can like not deal with that.
Maybe,
or something along those lines. But so far, a very, very even match.
Oh, yeah. And again, kind of slow-paced. 2 minutes have passed.
That is very cool. Where it like bounces up like that.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
It does seem like he has like the timing a little bit on lock on how he's going to do something on the landing after a bounce like that. But he will take first stock, and now playing with a lead, he's okay just staying on the other side of the stage.
Yeah.
Dude, his shield was a little sus. I thought he was going to get like shield poke or whatnot.
That was kind of scary. And good on him for rolling. Yeah. I think a lot of players would be like, I can still shield, and then they'll die. Like,
yeah.
Good reaction on that.
But look at the style change from Light. Now he's like, hey, I have a lead. It's up to you to come to close the distance.
Yes. Yeah, and that's so impressive because, like, again, I feel like if boy. I feel like if we watched him, like, 6 months ago, he might not do that.
Right.
But here he's like, I don't have to do anything. You have to come to me. But the problem is, if you don't sort of press your lead on Sinji, it's like a damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because if you don't press your lead on Sinji, you get no % on him, and then he kills you with a key.
Right.
And it's like, okay, well, I did nothing for a minute and a half.
Yeah, and I allowed him to get it.
Right. But he's looking good here. Good up tilt. Gonna drag him down. More and more damage.
Yeah, I mean, I think the style is working out well so far because he's doing such a good job when he does get his one opening.
Yeah.
Now he's got him in the corner, but 92% on the second stock. You got to be pretty happy for Light.
Yeah, I think here is where he can pump the brakes.
Yeah.
Because, like, even if he takes your stock now, you're basically an entire stock up.
Yeah.
Good tech, good tech.
Needed that tech.
That will kill you. That Firefox is deceptively strong.
It really is. Oh, whoa. Hey, whoa.
So I think I heard, I don't know if this is true.
Nice.
I think I heard that parrying that move is worse than shielding it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know why, but I feel like Sinji could have had like an amazing punish there, but he parried it instead.
Oh.
I don't know the frame data. I'm not a nerd. I'm just telling you guys what I think.
I believe it.
I don't know if it's true. But now, full stock lead for Light.
Yeah, and again, just very happy to play that style where he's a little bit away across the stage, just lasering and whatnot, reflecting all the projectiles.
Oh, no.
That could have been very scary, but it worked out okay. Not taking too much % there either.
Yeah, you take certain, there's certain pros and cons with the characters that you choose. And I think, like, if you're a Pokemon trainer, that's food.
Yeah.
Because, like, you're Ivysaur and you're off stage. If you're Pac-Man, no spike.
Yeah.
Aerials are kind of weak. Just take your 12%. That's basically all you can do.
As long as you don't panic and do something silly,
yeah,
you'll be all right.
81 to 54 here, Light. Here's where you don't do anything.
And it feels like Sinji is just kind of like, okay, well, you're going to stay over there, and I'm kind of comfortable being over here. But
yes,
just the percent that's being racked on, I think like Sinji needs to be the one aggressing a little bit.
He has to at this point.
Right.
I mean, we're coming down to the last 100 seconds in this game, but I don't know. It's tough because, like, before I was saying that Light could kind of pump the brakes, but now, like, it's in park. Like, you don't have to do anything.
Yeah. One up smash here would probably be it.
I love that he put the trampoline on red, too. So what he did there is he forced Sinji to the ledge. He said, okay, if you step on this trampoline, you lose the game, which is so smart.
Right.
Kind of taking away the bounces there. Neutral air. What's the play? Yeah, Sinji desperately trying.
Yeah, having that right side platform there helped him a little bit off the ledge. Because Light has been hitting him with these back airs while he's rolled in.
Look how scared Light is of this bell. Like, he's...
yeah,
like, despite the fact he's a whole stock up, he's still not messing with it.
But I like it. Can't be overzealous when the victory is so close to you.
Nice. Good parry. Waits for the landing aerial. Sinji with a bit of a dejected look on his face.
Right.
Played for 7 minutes for that.
Because similar to the first set that we had, it's kind of like a slower paced match, right? So I feel like losing these kind of matches just it's a little bit harder to take as a loss, I would feel, just because it takes so much time. And okay, man, I got to win like 2 more games of these where it's going to be like another 6-minute match like we just saw.
I think
like a hard-fought battle.
I think Sinji has, like, he's got to be used to it, though. You know what
true.
I mean?
Yeah, when you're playing a style like that.
Like, this is his game. But the problem is, you're right, if you do that and you don't win, like I watched him against, oh gosh, it was a long set. I forget who it was against. I think it was Captain L.
Okay.
And he beat Captain L on Pikachu, and the games were just, especially the second one went to time. Just such a long set. And that can really drain you.
It really can. Draining is the right word. I think it really tests your endurance, right? It's like, dang, we got 2 more games of this. He's going to have a counter pick if I do end up taking game 2. All right, but we're going to go into game 2.
Yeah, I think we're going to Kalos. No big surprise here. I'm going to go ahead and assume that Final Destination was banned, so this is sort of the next go-to. I don't know about you, but I've seen no FD all weekend. Nobody's picking.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of PS2, as you would expect, but not really that much FD.
I think, and this is just, this has nothing to do with the match, but I think there are so many stages that are FD-like.
Yeah.
Like PS2 and this stage and Town and City, but like they all have their own flavor in terms of platforms and layout. I personally would like to see more small stages on the list because I don't think, like, we have Baby Battlefield and Yoshi's Story.
Yeah, Battlefield and Yoshi, that's all we got.
I would like to see more. But Sinji is going to get this flavor of sort of a Final Destination. Interested to see how he does here.
Yeah, I think Light was doing a really good job catching him off the ledge a lot of the time. So again, those side platforms I think really help out a lot in taking away or adding some options there.
The Light still firmly in control early on. Another jump off the ledge for Sinji, and I'm not sure how risky that is because Pac-Man's forward air is pretty quick. Bounces off the trampoline with an up air. Not enough to KO though.
Yeah, very close. Yeah, I mean, Light is just very content just taking his time, picking his positions. And with those platforms, he can like avoid all the projectiles really well by just like jumping over them completely.
Yeah. Very disciplined, sort of. I don't know. This play from Light is indicative of somebody that really knows what Pac-Man's weaknesses are and has played this matchup quite a bit. I mean, I know Kool-Aid is from New England as well. Wondering if he played that matchup a bunch because he looks very comfortable here.
For sure.
He's not getting caught off by Pac-Man's stuff.
He really isn't. Like he's ready with like the reflector or whatnot. He's ready to parry some of these hits. He's just able to close the distance pretty well. And again, disciplined is the right word. Disciplined is definitely the right word.
Kind of holding still on the left platform. Again, 2 minutes into the game, and Sinji's trying everything. You saw him shoot. He shot the bell at him with the hydrant. Light was ready for that. Then he kicked the hydrant. Light was ready for that. And then he came over and kicked him in the head. So Light just one step ahead in every interaction.
Yeah, dude, he's really on top of it. Like, really on top of it. Even, like, the lasers that he's doing, it's just like, here's a little bit added pressure from the other side of the stage and whatnot. Oh, man. What do you think Sinji could be doing differently?
Oh, God, I don't know.
At this stage in the game, it feels like it's not quite going his way, right? Like, the style choices are definitely being countered.
It's tough because, like, as Pac-Man, your character is... Pac-Man? Oh, wow.
Oh, no. Okay.
Wow, that's
a
ugly.
start.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's what he needs.
That's what you do.
Do that 3 times. Oh, no, and that's bad.
Oh.
We were talking so much about discipline, but now Light standing next to Sinji, trying to force himself in this matchup, despite, like, he just came right off the Angel platform and took 70 for no reason.
Yeah, I think that goes with having an unfortunate stock like the prior one, right?
Yes.
Whenever that kind of happens, the mentality is like, oh, I got to make up for that. Especially when you have a little bit of lead.
Yeah.
It can't
Just take a breath and chill. He gets the down air into the up smash, not the KO. But what I was saying is that, like, I think there's some characters that are as good as the player. Like Wolf. Wolf is just fundamentally amazing. He is as good as the player in terms of, like, if your fundamentals are good, you have a good Wolf. I think, wow, at that, shooting the hydrant with the bell so fast, he was able to not die from it, but I thought that was down smash.
Yeah, I thought he looked like he actually had the read on it, and he was in the right position, but unfortunately will not be able to get
it was
that
hydrant
KO.
instead. But I think that Pac-Man is different in that he's really sort of constrained by his moveset.
Yeah.
So Sinji is trying out all these tricks, all these gimmicks, and Light isn't falling for any of them. And Pac-Man's, well, I'm not going to beat you on frame data.
Right.
Like, I'm not going to beat you just in terms of kit. So I got to figure something else out. And Sinji, I got to be honest, I think Light kind of gave it to him on the second stock, gave him a way back in.
I think so.
Because as soon as he air dodged and SD'd off stage, like, Sinji has just come alive in past that moment. And Light hasn't really recovered and taken a breath since.
I honestly think part of that is, like, Light going in just a hair more and Sinji just, like, really capitalizing on it. Like, it's slightly less disciplined than what we saw in the prior game and the prior stocks.
Yeah. And just to reiterate, he didn't have to, but now he does.
Right.
Like, now he's down 50 with 2.5 minutes left. You have to go kill Pac-Man.
Oh, man.
But he's got a whole sentry there. Like, this is tough.
These games are so long. Like, you think it's almost 6 minutes? Yeah. That's wild.
Oh, close. Gets the jab. See if Light can come back into this.
Yeah. Catching him with a jump in the neutral air.
Sinji's going to charge the fruit. Does have the hydrant primed. Nothing fancy on that. No real setup. Just has the bell. Now Light's sitting on the platform, but again, he has to make the commitment here.
He really does.
And he can't jump in because that hydrant, like, if you jump in on the hydrant while he has the bell, he can just catch you in midair.
Yeah. I think this is also where Sinji shines, right? Like, he's waited for this moment where he has the lead and he can just, like, kind of play this style.
Did a double whoosh through the hydrant, goes all the way through it, but he's okay. Again, Pac-Man does not have a spike in his kit.
Yeah.
That could be so tough.
When he got him off stage like that, that would have been a KO for so many characters.
Gonna hit the hydrant, force Sinji to move, but nothing beyond that.
Yeah. Delay on the landing, not able to let him get the up smash. Oh, that's not a confirm. Okay.
No.
I guess the percent's not quite right.
I think it's the rage.
Oh, I see.
I think
that
he
makes
got
sense.
knocked back just a bit. Sinji is going to jump from ledge. No, we're rolling. Down air, which is deceptively strong. Let's see if he can come back down air off stage, and Light gives it away.
Yeah, again, these are like 6-minute games, so going into game 3, you got to feel a little bit bad about it. Especially when you had the stock lead, especially when you had that unfortunate air dodge on the second stock.
It all came down to him coming off the platform on that second stock immediately and just running, just kind of bashing his head into the brick wall that is Sinji, just leaving himself exposed all over.
Yeah. Dang.
And guys, just to let you know, we got 3 streams happening.
That's true.
Currently, Meister against Leffen is happening on, I think, the main VG stream.
Dang.
Yep. I can't tell you what's happening on 3 because I can't see it, but I'm sure it's nice. And over here we got Sinji Light.
Leffen's still in winners? Okay.
Yep.
Dang.
And every winner's bracket set will be streamed. They said that.
Nice.
So.
With how many streams Gimmers got here, I like to see it happen.
He better, yeah.
He's got like 5. He's got VGBC 5 that he just made like last week just for this. What a legend. But we're going into game 3. And after a grueling, what seems like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I wonder if the styles from both these players are going to be, because it worked well when one player was a bit more defensive than the other. That like dictated the pace in terms of the win. Like when Sinji had the lead and he just like stood back a little bit, waited for Light to get to him and comboed him off of like the little hits he got. It worked out well for him.
Yeah. Light a little bit more aggressive, at least early on. Trying to stand next to Sinji. Sinji continually jumping off the ledge with an aerial. I think you can kind of get away with that as Pac-Man, but Light just covering it very well on top of him. 74-48 currently.
The Hydra
wants to catch that Galaxian ship.
Oh man, the Hydra doing a good job just keeping that left side of the stage pretty open for Pac-Man to make it back on stage. Okay, using the Hydrant with the reflector and then going and getting an up tilt.
Oh wow, tries to catch the ship, I believe, and because he just went for the neutral air, but doesn't pick it up, gets punished for it. Sinji is not going to find a KO move out of that bell, but will take his free damage in the back air. Oh, goes way out there.
But that's okay, because Pac-Man is not that threatening off stage.
He is not.
That's very unfortunate. A lot of other characters would have got like a nice juicy KO, or at least like hit him hard enough to where like the edge guard would have continued.
Yeah. Not this guy, though.
Poor Pac-Man.
Pac-Man just... I think he's one of those characters that, like, if he had a spike in his kit, he might be stupid. Oh, wow, rolls into the Hydrant. That is tough for Light.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and the composure just starting to deteriorate, like a statue just kind of crumbling. I don't know, Light just kind of showing these cracks now.
Just a hair. I really did feel like the set momentum changed after that air dodge in the second game.
You don't want that to be the story of your Smash Con. Light's got to get it together. Good back air.
Yeah.
Keeps it relatively even, but...
Just 13%.
Yeah, so what I was saying is that, like, there are certain characters without spikes in their kit, like Peach. Like, if Peach could just float above you and spike you as you recover...
Oh, that'd be wild.
That'd be dumb.
Yeah, that'd be too much.
And Pac-Man might be the same, because, like, Pac-Man can recover from anywhere.
Right.
He's not risky.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe that's it, but... Then again, Fox doesn't have a spike, and he does not want to go off stage, so who knows? 27-66 right now.
Dang. Sinji is really comfortable staying in the corner there. And he's been doing a good job, like, even jumping off the stage, coming back on, and threatening the ledge.
Jump off ledge again, every time. Light has it stuffed. Yeah.
Okay, again? Just keeping him off with these neutral airs? The strength of that platform really helps when Light is pressuring you like that,
Yes.
though. Having a little escape option.
See, we're going to knock. Nope. Not going to knock the Hydrant.
Yeah.
Has it out again with the bell out. I think we Z-dropped it at some point because it's gone now.
Oh,
what the heck?
What? It's camouflage.
I was going to say he put it in his pocket. What the hell was that?
That's not fair. It's the same color as him.
Was I making that up?
It looked like it was
he
gone.
Didn't have it. Okay.
Oh,
I was going to
no.
say, I don't know if that's a tech I've never seen. Like, because usually you could see it in his hand. I don't know. That was, but Light knew better than we did. So.
Yeah, he's keeping track of it. Okay.
Dead even between these guys as we hit the halfway point. 50% through this match and basically 50% through the stock. So I would not be surprised if this one goes the distance.
It might be. Jeez, what a. Okay, reflects the Hydrant air dodges.
But he's Pac-Man.
He's Yeah.
Yeah, there's no risk.
He can survive from anywhere.
Yep. That's what I was saying, man. If he had a spike, it might be dumb because, like, he could go anywhere. But Pac-Man is just fine. Always going to recover. Hydrant is out, going to the right. Up smash. And you saw Light kind of emphatically put his back into it on that in the player cam.
These are well-earned stocks.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, this is not like you're planting seeds with each hit, and then you get to dig it up at the end. You have to. It takes a while, man.
It really does. It really does. Okay. That time not jumping off ledge, but Light was actually ready for it, following him with a grab. Yeah, and that stock he just took, he did a really good job just getting rid of the hydrant. And then from there, it was like, okay, now you have to either jump like you have been doing, or you have to like roll on, or you have to go back off stage. And then he did a good job getting the up smash. Off stage again.
Light feeling so good about that jab, too. That jab does so much damage if you have it at the ledge.
Yeah.
I think it had to have done 20 or something there. Just a lot for a single button.
Yeah, and it's so juicy in this juncture of the set, right? Like getting all that damage is going to help so much. Just throwing out those neutral airs, putting out the shield as well. Oh,
Yep.
Putting the reflector out and then going for the back air because he had to avoid it. That was brilliant.
Yeah, super good by Light. Finally gets what he needs there. I feel like he's been setting up for that the whole set, finally landing it, kind of bouncing up the Hydra and forcing Sinji in a bad position. I'm surprised it didn't KO Sinji, holding on by a thread, but Light has absolutely taken control. And again, I hope he doesn't get too antsy.
He can taste the victory, but after playing for 20 minutes.
Yeah, he's just naring.
Yeah,
he's jumping at him. Dude, there's a minute left.
Yeah, what?
You don't have to do this.
He wants it so bad.
Especially on Town and City, especially against a character that is not great at edge guarding. I think Light could honestly just go to the platforms and chill, but he says, no, I want to win it my way. Gets the back air. Excellent parry on the forward air from Sinji. He's going to take it.
Man, just the off-ledge play from Light was so good, just punishing the off the ledge play. And you got to give it up to him, man. That's a hard-fought